survive at this low of a temperature.
Basira, hold on. You are strong. Concentrate. I'm trying, Surak, but it's getting worse. Can you feel my mind slipping? Fragmenting. I'll become one of them. You have to get away from me. No, I will not leave you here. It's pointless. We share this fate. This is our end. The great... No. It's happening. Sarok, run. I can't stop it. Basira. My mind turns against me. I must return to engineering and make one last attempt to restore the power.
Sirac et al. Post-incident log. After the initial jump, areas of the Oracle have somehow been sectioned off by strange energy fields or barriers. The fields allow no one to pass and are somehow able to repel, almost teleport, the trespasser back. I am certain these new fields are related to the Vortex Phantoms. Both resonate with the same energy pattern. The exact same pattern we were studying for Anasco's experiments. Something happened in Dasra. And if the situation is bad here, I fear for our brethren in the city. Sirac et al. Post-incident log. Something has gone horribly wrong. We were in orbit directly above Dasra, monitoring our current experiments when we experienced a sudden energy surge. I fear the source came from the city itself. It triggered our graph drive and jumped the Oracle to an unknown location. We thought members of the crew were somehow lost in the jump. But later, we were attacked by what I will refer to as Vortex Phantoms. I thought I recognized some of them. Could it be that the energy surge has somehow transformed them and warped their minds?
It's not unusual for stations this large to have ample food supplies. I think I see another area on the other side of these crates. If they can be removed... communal sleeping area. Not much in terms of privacy now, is it?
Iraq vessel. Post-incident log. The Oracle has continued to jump. It is completely out of our control. Not only that, but I believe the initial surge of energy we experienced is transformative. With each passing day, more of the crew succumb to whatever residual energy we were exposed to. Most are instantly hostile, but we discovered some are able to retain a sense of self. At least, momentarily.
power cells dislodged in the last jump. The gravity. Restoring the gravity may pull the cell into place. If I can get to the control room, if I can No! They are coming!
Iraq vessel. Post-incident log. The Oracle has continued to jump. It is completely out of our control. Not only that, but I believe the initial surge of energy we experienced is transformative. With each passing day, more of the crew succumb to whatever residual energy we were exposed to. Most are instantly hostile, but we discovered some are able to retain a sense of self. At least, momentarily.
Power cells dislodged in the last jump. The gravity. Restoring the gravity may pull the cell into place. If I can get to the control room, if I can No! They are coming!
Hold on.
Iraq Vital. Post-incident log. I am one of the few remaining unaffected crew on the Oracle. Nadine, Basira, and Taras are the only others I was able to find. I fear it is just a matter of time before we succumb to this energy that is turning the others. How long will we last? And will my mind be strong enough to hold out when my time comes? Basira and I have programmed the Oracle to return to Varun Kai's orbit once it is able. All of our research will automatically be transmitted the moment we are within Dasra's range. I pray our work here was not in vain.
Damn controls! Why will they not respond to me? Work, damn you!
Warning. Gravity procedure initiated. Please check your surroundings to ensure personal safety. Restoring gravity in 3, 2, 1.
Expecting me to jump down after you?
Power cell connected. Report to operations for system reboot.
The Vortex Phantoms. Where did they go? Something is wrong. No! Not now! I have to hold on!
Mainframe reboot initiated. Command protocol. Station lockdown completed. All major systems on standby. Mainframe reboot completed. Warning. Station jump procedure initiated. Please check your surroundings to ensure... Your personal safety. Jump in 3, 2, 1. Execute. Jump completed. Station lockdown released. Initiating data transfer.
Yes? Not at all. Bye for now. Yeah, what is it? So long.
Hold very still, and choose your words carefully.
Let's all just take a moment.
You have no right to be here. But it was lost. All communications.
We had feared as much. Forrest, I think we need not fear our gap.
Counselor, with due respect,
I do not disagree, and I know that security in whatever's... But you must acknowledge that, and perhaps our guests' intent. We received the automated transmission.
Great Serpent,
what's happening again?
hear me?
Speaker, we are here!
Great Serpent. I feel something. Great Serpent, I have done all that I can. I know that all must serve.
Our leader, Anasko Varun, he had... So many of our people have been trapped in this state. These vortex... If only we could hear his voice. I am not able to go into detail. While most are hostile, Anasko is... You could... Despite the sightings, none have heard the word. Do not toy with me. The serpent...
Are you quite sure? I was right here.
It is hard. Access to the Citadel was restricted. Even... truly... People of House Varun, hear me! We have asked the Great Serpent for deliverance from our calamity, and he has answered us. This outsider has been chosen as the most unlikely vessel for the Great Serpent's divine providence, and he will help save us all. Outsider, please. But there are, even in these dire circumstances, you will be granted safe passage through Dasra and the lands beyond. You even have my assurance that you... But to truly aid us, you must become part of House... Excellent. Please, come. Forgive me for not introducing myself. I am Our situation, please. House Varun needs you. He has led House Varun since the death of his father Jarek. He believed he was on the cusp of real... I should perhaps not speak. If you can hear him... Not long. Jamal and I had only been a part of it. It has been quite a challenge. Lovek, on the other hand. Without our leader, any decision about House Varun is to speak. We offer perspectives, or at least that is how. Once this is all be... That depends a great deal. Generations ago, some amongst us, the schism within our... They are, of course. I would ask that until you have become promised, you avoid the citizens of Dasra. They are not used to it. Outsiders. Open the gate! saw the scaled citadel as you arrived. You are not was the center of an explosion of sorts that has annihilated most of our city. We have lost many of our brothers and sisters. I believe we are still in danger.
An outsider here in Dasra. These really are strange things.
What is the meaning of this?
Is there a problem, Makula?
The city is in shambles, the speaker is missing, and here you are leading some outsider through our sacred space? Why, you have no
Faith,
place.
I
Were it
believe
not for
this
the
outsider
Count
was
Ghetto,
guided
you have...
here by the great
Were it not for
serpent
the
himself.
council, you would be cut down, as you should.
Soon, serpent willing, they will be one of us. But I can be sure and pass your concerns on to the rest of the High Council, if you wish. I apologize for the interruption. There is a ritual intended. For converts to the promised. It has not been performed in generations. We are fortunate that there are those still alive who remember the old ways and have remained prepared for such a moment as this. Dinaza, I suspected we might find you here waiting.
I saw
Something
the
you
ship
need?
landing.
If you have any
I
gear...
knew immediately that I would be needed.
Bye-bye.
Indeed you are. This is Inaza Kaisir, Herald of the Serpent. She will guide you through the ritual. I am needed elsewhere, but I assure you that you are in good hands.
So... No husk that walk the serpent's path. This is a path you must walk of your own free. Then enter. For this is a journey you must undertake.
I'm not exactly a fan.
Herald Inaza will show you the way.
The path lies before you, but it is up to you to walk it.
Before House Harun, there were humans. First on Earth, then scattered among the stars. And like all humans, they were lost souls, wandering in the dark, looking for a path. One particular colony ship housed several hundred of these souls. They were each alone and isolated, individual tiny flames that could be snuffed out at a moment's notice.
Shinan, a great serpent, and was given the gift of knowledge. He shared his knowledge with those around him and lit the way for them. They followed his guidance and his light, and they cast aside the burdens of their former lives. And thus, House Varun was born. Now you too have the chance to cast aside your burdens, to relieve yourself of anything that holds you back. The people's hopes and fears and dreams were entrusted to the group. They made the leap of faith that will wound greatness. You may now follow in their footsteps and take that same. Embrace the great serpent, and he will embrace you. The people of House Varun settled this world, at first in these very caves. Shinan Varun himself slept among them in these shelters. It was here that he spread the word of the serpent. It was here that the people of House Varun first understood the truth of their place in the universe. It was here that the people of House Varun first understood the truth of the shrouding. The great serpent's return. He will encircle the universe he created, and all those who do not follow will be cast into shadow. And the people weighed this knowledge against their former lives, and saw how they had been blessed despite the difficult new life that awaited them. You too will do well to feel that solace amidst the pain. Until that day comes, we are the voice and the hands of the Great Serpent. Our every act a sacrifice to hasten his return. Make now a sacrifice to prove your devotion. And remember, whether in life or in death, all must serve. Let us begin the final ritual. While none since Jinan Varun have stood before the Great Serpent, we can all feel his presence. To solidify his bond, you are presented with a simple choice. Before you on this dais are several items. They represent different aspects of House Varun's connection to the Great Serpent. Pick the two that call to you. Place them on the altars. Offerings to the Great Serpent that he may fill you with his spirit and make you promise. And so you arise, one of the promised of Yes. Devotion to the Great Serpent and perseverance to... I grant you the title. All will know you. Above us, in the grand ship morning, jewel of the... All must...
Yes?
You would speak... Yes? Did you require something? Indeed, Serac. I know they were assigned to the... They walk. Serac was a... They spent every... It was their greatest... The Oracle's fate. We have more. Of course. I was outside the city. You know, in that moment, I still find myself.
How may I assist you? Welcome, Divine. You stand before what remains of the hike. We are all that is left. I represent House Dulcaf. We are, all of us, hopeful that your arrival in... I understand.
By all means, Malibor. I can't wait to see how you spend this.
Please, can we just for a moment...
Can we just for a moment what? Discuss whether or not to allow the first convert to House Varun since before any of us were born? A bit late on that, it seems.
You were not there. You did not see Anasco. It felt different. We have already wasted so much time and...
You're correct. I was not... there. Because you elected to travel to the spaceport on your own, and then decided this on your own.
Do not waste time with more bickering. Anasco, and by extension House Varun, suffers with every passing moment.
Of course, Lovek. My apologies. Please, Malibor, do go on.
Anasco Varun, like his father before him, has relied on the teachings of Jinan to guide us. Anasco wondered if perhaps it was time to seek guidance directly from the Great Serpent, and so sought a means of reaching out.
Perhaps he found the teachings inadequate.
Careful, Kadik. You tread on dangerous ground.
I mean nothing by it. We simply were never consulted on the matter and do not know the full motive.
The point is... that a series of experiments have taken place over the years, utilizing grav drive technology to hopefully make direct contact with the Great Serpent, similar to Jinan Varun's initial meeting.
And then something went wrong.
We do not know what happened. We were not inside the Scaled Citadel at the time.
Had we been, we wouldn't be standing here now. We'd be like the rest of them.
A great tide of energy emanated from the Scaled Citadel and swept across Dasra. Much was destroyed in its wake. Those caught in the blast have been left in a state of confusion, trapped halfway between our universe and the Vortex. The Citadel itself remains in such a state. Right there and yet beyond our reach. We can only assume that the experiment is still running, somehow preventing us from entering the Citadel. We cannot get in, so we cannot stop it. We were beginning to lose hope before you arrived. Forgive me, I am no scientist, but it has only been... There had been efforts to put together some... Your arrival and your interaction, a plan had been devised to access this. The current head of our science team, Ekris, should be in Jinan Plaza down...
Do you know the scientists out at Hamadi Station?
The old married couple? Azad and Shireen, if I remember.
Hi, I'm Mila. I'm Ivali.
And I'm Alana. We're bored.
Yeah, and our parents... I mean, Alana and...
Ivali?
Oh, it's okay. I've been trying to keep these two entertained. Would you like to play... Please, please, it's... Great! How fun! Now, just wait here a bit so we have a chance to hide.
rise of House Varun must have been quite the force. To see this emptiness now brings me both sorrow.
I got you your favorite from the meat house. Extra fatty, just the way you like. You want to eat it?
My job. This used to be the neighborhood where most of us... That being said... How can anyone even begin to... I feel guilty. I just cannot...
I've been like this for weeks. I do not know what to do.
I am halfway there. It was wonderful while it lasted. I was one of the managers. I do not necessarily agree. I am. I lost my job at the cultural. My livelihood is... See you around.
Diviner?
We lost a lot of good people to the Vortex.
Were our sins really so great?
Not looking for company right now.
This...
Did I get
Oh, if there's one thing shared by all cult... It's a place to vent and drink.
Are you doing all right?
Diviner. By the stars. I wasn't prepared for the sheer scale of it all.
Diviner.
It is difficult to imagine Dazra recovering from this.
Do you have any rations to spare, Mako?
Get away from me, Husk. I have weapons.
Diviner, Diviner,
And
Diviner.
if I did have rations, they would cost credits like everything else. You should buy a gun and shoot it.
What? What do you want? Seems your outburst has attracted some...
Please accept my apology.
Oh yes, go on.
This is no squabble. I can forgive stealing my money. What I cannot abide, however, is you...
That is horrible.
I'm glad you... The outsider may somehow understand you, but I don't. I am tired of your shamelessness, and I am done bearing what... You have gone too far this time, Amila, and I cannot...
What?
Borhal, there is already so much death in the city.
Too late, Danica. I accept you. You No.
I would not have proposed the duel, unless I would...
No, why not you? You see...
The true answer is because Amila has no one. He will have to resort...
I do not want to... Then it is settled. As for you, Amila, enjoy these last few months.
Do not sound so...
The family home is this way. It is not far.
You seem
we
a
can discuss the
charitable
matters there. You will be working with me. As seconds, it is our much to do. How are you handling everything? I am sorry that you have found yourself in this situation.